Mars energy. We're going to talk about passion, utilizing that energy, that frequency and vibration. On today, I want to say, if this is your first time in my live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Lee Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. Those are the African sciences by which we harness, direct, and disperse energy throughout our manifestations. To each and every one of you guys, first of all, salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, and to my Oba, and to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo, Mystic and Ajays, whether you are a shaman, whether you are a Mason, whether you are Eastern Star, if you are practicing magic, magician, or sorcerer, this is the live for you. To all of those that are in the church world that practice the ATRs, this live is for you as well. And to those that have left the church but still have church in you but still practice the ATR, this magical service is on for you. Now, I'm going to get very, very real with many of you guys on today, because I have been doing magic since I was a child. I'm 51 years old, and I am seeing a lot of different people that, whether they're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, I'm watching them make certain mistakes. And when it comes down to magic, it's about how you disperse, how you utilize that energy, and how you make decisions about the energy, what you're tapping into. So one of the things that I do on this platform is I try to educate. I try to educate people from an experience and from also proven methods that I have utilized for many, many years. I am not new to this. I am absolutely true to this. What's up there, Monique 444? Crab Cakes is in the house. To each and every one of you guys, let me say this. This is an opportunity for you to hear from somebody that is coming from a place of experience, somebody that has utilized this energy, this Ache, all of my life, practicing magic and doing crafts and spells and different things of that nature, and trying to get people to be honest with themselves. If you do not know, I'm a Sagittarius, my moon is in Aries, and my rising sign is Pisces. And what that means is that when you come on my platform, sir and ma'am, this is the energy, the Ache, that is going to be available to you. And this is what I speak from. This is what I teach from, because this is what I have available to me. And what's up there, my 69 Renee in the house? This is going to be such an important message on tonight. And as sexual as it may be, sir and ma'am, it's about passion. It's about determination. It's about advancement. It's about making moves that are going to change your life. Understanding why certain things are going on and why certain things are not going on. What's up, Mary Bonds? To each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for being a part of this live. I do realize that I come on at this particular time because this is when I get off from work and give myself an opportunity to do my cleansing and workings of that nature. But I come on here because I really want us to do better. And I am finding that it is very difficult for a lot of people to tell the truth. What's up there, Unveiling and Pisces in the house? And then we got Mama Susan in the house. Good evening to you as well. Karen O'Brien. Got Gemini back to back. Karen O'Brien, Gemini. And then we got Royal Artiste in the house. Wait a minute. That's 3 Gemini. Royal Artiste, got Mother Susan. We got Karen O'Brien. And then we got Royal Artiste. All right, there go my baby Scorpio in the house. What's up there, Jazz Sagittarius from Augusta, Georgia. Then I got my son in the house, Pisces. Darius in the house. Thank you so much, son, for being with us on tonight. Now, I hope that many of you guys have already experienced the level of truth and the level of experience that I have shared over these lives. And I want to speak to you guys about a place that I call passion when it comes to Mars energy. And it has a lot to do with the affection, fervent prayer. And I do understand that a lot of people are not passionate about a lot of things. And in this day and time, when it comes down to real magic and getting things moving and manifesting, you have to be passionate about what you do. And I believe what I'm going to talk about tonight, as odd as it may be, and a lot of people don't realize a lot of sex is in the Bible. And so I'm going to speak on it because I'm very good at sex. So I'm going to share with you energy that is necessary for manifestation. What's up there, Demetrius in the house? Thank you so much for that the compliment on Minister Mario, how we laid him to rest. Thank you so much. That was a beautiful blessing that you sent out on that page on my community. I think this is my community page. What's up there, my Aquarius from North Carolina, my aphrodisiac. Dang, thank you there, sweetheart. I had to change because I'm be talking about, I got my passion on tonight. What's up there? That there go my Shamari from Chi-Town, Cancer in the house. So we got many of you guys chiming in, and many of you guys are watching. Now, I know that before I get started tonight, there are going to be people that are going to say what they're not. And if you trust me a smidgen, I need you to hear me out tonight. Because I'm trying to bring it home for our people. I'm trying to get us to a place where we can walk in our own concepts, our own morals, our own values, our own perceptions about sexuality, and stop trying to condense ourselves to make other people feel comfortable. I am very expressive. I am very secure in my sexuality. I am very good at what I do. I'm not good. I'm very good. And that is my track record. And so I want to share this from a place that I want grown people to give me an opportunity to help your life become better. I want you to give me an opportunity, whether you in the church, whether you not in the church, whether you are practicing any of the ATRs. But this affects us all. When I say universal laws, sir and ma'am, it doesn't matter what subject matter that I'm teaching from. It still applies to each and every one of us. And it still has to do with your development. It still has to do with your growth. Yes, we have a good time on these lives, and yes, we laugh, we kiki, but a lot of the things that I teach on here are very serious, and they are very essential to your growth and your development, whether you apply them or not. Sir and ma'am, I don't tell people what to do. I give out information on this platform. I utilize the opportunity that many of you guys give me in order for you guys to develop. Now, tonight, we're going to be talking about the concept of energy, of passion. But my subject tonight, first of all, let me get this out here first. First of all, I want to say hello to my Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Now, to some of you guys that don't know me, sometimes people say, well, what makes you authority to teach on this? Well, I've been a hoe a long time. I was telling Mother Susan, my mother thought she was bragging to some lady that her 18-year-old son was still a virgin, and I was like, them my lies. Lady, I've been lost my virginity. I lost my virginity so long ago, I don't even remember who I lost it to. But my mom was, she felt that way because of the simple fact that I was a child that she felt like she had in the house all the time, and she had her eyes on me, but she wasn't looking that hard. So I managed to get me. And actually I got help from her brothers because he was forever buying tail. So, you know, he said he couldn't get the value out of his money, so he sent us down there to finish her off. So I want to talk to many of you guys because I feel that a lot of us are not being real. A lot of us grew up with certain mindsets, and we are being, thank you so much. Much love to you as well. A lot of us need to really take this in. And so my subject matter tonight, I'm burning frankincense and myrrh because these animal parts is really, really reeking in here. So my subject matter tonight is, you are disgrace to all of the hoes all over the world, including the retired hoes. And I know that a lot of people laugh when I say this because a lot of us, we might grew up in the church, but we did not live by the precepts of the church. And a lot of us left the church and still don't live by those precepts. But we will teach about it, we will preach about it, and we will talk about people. And a lot of times we are we are the people that have utilized them hoe skills. That's what I call them. I got to call them hoe skills, and I call them hoe tendencies. Now, hoe tendencies is if you ever been a full-blown hoe and then you try to recover from being a hoe, but you doing really well, but you still got hoe tendencies. So I'm going to break all this down so y'all give me an opportunity to do what I do best and teach. All right? Now, I'm going to be coming from Judges, the 16th chapter, 18 through 22. It says, and as they say in the church, we say, and it reads, it said, and it came to pass when she pressed him daily with her words and urged him so that his soul was vexed or grieved unto death, that he told her all his heart and said unto her, there has not come a razor to my head, for I have been a Nazarite unto God from my mother's womb. If I have shaven, then my strength will go from me, and I will become weak as like any other man. Verse 18 said, and when Delilah saw that he had told her all his heart, she sent and called for the lords of the Philistines, saying, come up this one, for he has showed me all his heart. Then the lords of the Philistines came up unto her and brought money in their hand. Verse 19 says, and she made him to sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man, and she caused him to be shaved off his 7 locks off of his head, and she began to afflict him, and his strength went from him. Verse 20 says, and she said, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he awoken out of his sleep, and said, I will go out as the other time before, and shake myself, and wist not the Lord was, and wist not, he knew not that the Lord was departed from him. And verse 21 said, and the Philistine took him and put his eyes out, and brought him down to Gaza, and bound him with fetters of brass, and he did grind in the prison's house. Verse 22 said, howbeit the hair of his head began to grow again after he was shaven. Now, I want to talk to many of you grown people that really believe you not a hoe. A woman that understands the sexual nature of a man. A man that understands, because we got male hoes and we got female hoes. And I want you all that want to be in relationships, I need you to hear me. Just give me a moment, okay? The fact that you don't understand the sexual nature of a woman or a man puts you at a great disadvantage. One of the things that makes a hoe is because they are very keen when it comes down to their sexual nature, and they're very knowledgeable of how to make a man or woman feel comfortable in order to enjoy their sexual escapade. And when somebody is relaxed and she knows how to soothe a man, it ain't got to be her man. It don't have to be his man or her man, because males work both ways as well. I need y'all to understand that. When all of you that have a problem with your sexuality and your sexual nature, especially how the church has demonized sex and knowing that sex is a part of real life, the fact that a man or woman of the streets, a hoe, a skill hoe, that they can get access to information to your husband, to your man, to your boyfriend, or to your girlfriend, because they understand how sexually, how to please them and how to relax them. This woman did not have a gun. This woman did not have an education. This woman did not have an army. This woman had her sexual prowess. And she was able to take a mighty man of God, an anointed vessel that was defeating the Philistine over and over. I need you to understand what you are lacking. The idea that you don't understand your own sexual nature. The idea that you don't spend enough time to understand your own sexual prowess is that the woman in the street will get more of your man than you can. The man in the street will get more of your... There are men that will tell a woman of the street more about who they are and what they believe in, their dreams and goals, than the woman he has married. I need y'all to listen unto me. I need you to give me an opportunity. But this is what I want you to understand. It might not be an honorable profession, but nonetheless it's a profession. And there's skills that are involved. That's why everybody I don't classify as a hoe. Because one thing about Delilah, she got her money. Now let me tell you something. Delilah not only got paid for Samson, but she also got paid on the back by the Philistine. This was a professional business woman. A lot of you guys look down on that particular profession, but that particular profession has caused a lot of homes to go down. They have caused a lot of businesses to go down. They have caused a lot of people to be defeated. Because one thing you don't understand about the woman of the night, that her main job and her only job is to please that man and give him what he really wants. And that is the woman or man that is going to be relaxed. Samson got so relaxed that he laid his head in her lap. She was able to get the secrets of his anointing. There are certain men right now, there are certain women out there that will never share their intimate thoughts with you. They will marry you. They will be married to you for 50 and 20 years and 30 years and 50 years and so forth. Because you don't have the ability. Because you don't think it's necessary. Because what you think, that's why a lot of people, when it comes to spirituality, they will go and praise God, but they cannot worship God or worship their ancestors because they don't understand intimacy. And the job of a whore, as myself, is to learn biology and sexology and therapy. That we are skilled people, because one of the things, in order to get you to the place that you desire in the bedroom, is to understand how to communicate to you and to how to soothe your mind and how to open. And one thing I tell people, you don't need to mess with men like me, because one thing we have the gift of doing, no matter what your track record is, we know how to bring the inner hole out of you. You understand? Because if there's a hole inside of your tabernacle anywhere, I'm going to find it. You understand? We are skilled to find out what you desire, and we are skilled that find out what things that you desire to do, but you're afraid to do, because you're not going to do that with your man. You're not going to do that with your husband. You're not going to do that with your wife. You will do it with the man or the woman of the night. I'm not here to make you feel any kind of way. I'm here to just give you some real truth. Because when we're doing magical spells, because I offer this spell, conjure, and I offer this spell, and some of you laugh and you went on by. But this right here is what gonna cause you to lose in relationship. Because at the end of the day, most men are never going to tell their spouse what they really desire. The person that really knows your husband and your man is the woman or the man that they're sleeping with, that is satisfying them on levels that they don't trust you with. There's aspects of us that I want us to get to. We call it in the church world the inner course, the holy of holies. When you are more than just the wife. There's a song that said, I want a lady in the street and a freak in the sheep. When you have that duality, you're going to know your partner way better than the average man or woman. But when you are so condensed about who you are and your role in a man or woman's life and relationship, and you don't have passion in you to be able to satisfy your partner, then you're going to find them dwindling off and experiencing things with other people they shouldn't be experiencing with you, but they can't trust you. Because you're not trying to go by the standard of you and your partner. You're trying to go by a colonized standard when it comes to relationship and sexuality and sexual exploration. I want to talk to grown people. I want to talk to grown people. I'm not saying that your man or woman won't look. What I am saying, if they are satisfied, they don't have a need to adventure outside of you. Real cheating is when you're getting what you desire at home and you are greedy. I'm going to say that again. Real cheating is when you're getting everything you desire and your fantasies being fulfilled at home and you're greedy. I said you're greedy. Now you cheating. But when somebody is being starved of their desires, whether they realize those desires are there or not, your job as a helpmate, your job as a partner is to be passionate about the person that you are joining hands with, joining souls with, joining spirit with. You want to pray together, but you don't really want to be intimate together. What's up there, Mercedes? Ramon is in the house. I'm here to listen. Pure fact. Now, I know you don't want to hear this because you think your pussy gonna hold him. You think your rod gonna hold him. So let's break down these myths. Delilah was not any kind of hoe. She was a hoe of a Philistine. She was a trained hoe. In other words, if you ever seen that movie Goetia, when they actually groom these women or men up to deal with high-profile clients. Now, the reason why I said that you are a disappointment, because you out here hoeing and you ain't getting your money. You're not getting your bag. And I'm talking to men and women. You're getting into relationships with people and there's no profit. See, I feel like if you're going to hoe and you ain't got nothing to show for your hoeing, you're a disgrace to the profession. Male or female. Married or not married. The fact that you cannot profit by your relationship and you don't know enough about the psyche of the individual, and you don't care enough to put that forth the effort. That's why I know that spiritually you have the same mentality, because all you concerned about is a spell and a manifestation. You're not concerned about relationship. That's why when I talk about relationships and getting the classes and all that, that's why you can blow that stuff over, because you do that same stuff in your relationship, and that don't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a business relationship, huh? You're not trying to satisfy your man. You just trying to lick him to say you went down on him. You're not trying to satisfy your woman, huh? They should know by the way that you are administrating oral sex on them that you are into them. Huh? The whole thing about a hoe is to convince that other person that they're worth every dime that they're spending. I'm going to say this again. The job of that hoe is to make that woman or that man feel like whatever I charged you, that I need to be tipped after you have already paid. A real hoe gets their money beforehand. Some of you hoes don't know how to hoe. Some of you hoes are a disgrace to the profession. Some of you hoes are a disgrace to the passion of the art, because you don't understand your sexuality. You laying down and having babies and you ain't got your money. You laying down and having getting married and you ain't get your resources. You need to understand that if you gonna get my goodies, you gonna pay. And when I say pay, I'm talking about pay attention. I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about you're going to value me. If I'm going to give you me, you're going to give me me. The fact that you're in a relationship and you still not getting what you want, that is a disgrace to your skill set. Huh? I don't know what your mama taught you. I don't know what your daddy taught you. But let me tell you what I was told. That my mom was working in the nursing field. My mom's a Virgo. And this is what she told her son. I'm her eldest and only son. She treat my cousin like he her son, but I'm the biological. I the one came through the chambers. But anyway. So she told me, she was telling me about what was going on her job. And she said the other women were out there having sex with these white men. And she said one of the white men told my mom, he said, I like you. My mom's a very pretty woman. He said, I like you. And my mom said, what? He said, I like you. So he grabbed her hand. She turned around, she told him, she said, you must be going to take care of me, my children, and all my mama and my family. She said, I'm not these other women out here. The stuff that these women out here doing for that. She said, no. She said, because what you will do is you'll pay for that white girl, put her in a condo, and send her off to school. Oh, y'all ain't trying to hear me. Huh? Delilah got just what she wanted out of Samson. Not only did she get paid, she got double paid. You understand? Because a hoe is about her bag. Huh? A lot of you out here, you not in spirituality to actually develop. You want to be known for the wrong things. You want to be acknowledged for the wrong thing. But at the end of the day, if you're not evolving, and let me tell all of y'all that don't think you hold, the Bible says it like this. What will you give in exchange for your soul? Which is your energy, your arche. Think about all of the people that you have given your energy freely from and you got nothing from it. You are disgraced to whoredom, because a hoe always gets from whatever services they give. So energy out, energy in. And I need you to understand, you might not think you a hoe. And you might not like the label of a hoe. But the idea that you are unprofitable hoe is a disgrace to the profession. The idea that we can't prune your tree and you bring forth much fruit is a problem. The fact that when you pray that it does not avail much is a problem. The fact that you have given your elbow and it did not manifest is a problem. The fact that you do not give with the mind understanding that you are investing, because a hoe is all about her business. She don't buy clothes just to be buying clothes. She buy clothes to attract, to make money. So a hoe always gives her money with purpose. I even said the retired hoes. Because when you don't service the community the way a professional hoe have done, they can sit back on their profit. Huh? But I look around and I talk to the young girls and I talk to the young men, and I'm like, well, who taught you about relationship? Who taught you about why you, I don't understand that you giving this man all of the trimmings and you still got a job and you paying the bill. You going down on this man, sir, and you sucking him and draining him dry, and you still got to pay light bill, water bill, and you getting your back blowed out, your guts look like spaghetti, and your anus look like a open hole to a cavern, and you don't even got health care. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I'm not telling you to be a hoe. What I am saying that Delilah got her bad. Some of you are out here and you are engaging with people that you don't understand your value or what you bring to the table. And your skills can't be that great because not only did he get your cat, he skinned your cat and filleted your cat, but then at the end of the day, all you got is a dinner that you're gonna do out to very shortly, and some biscuits, maybe some gas money, maybe. Sir, all you got out of that is some tail, huh? All you got out of there. And guess what? What she did in the bedroom, you could have did that with your hand. What did you pay for? Hoes don't have no pride no more. The skill. That's why I like to move a Harlem Night. You ain't got no sunshine. Huh? They ought to be singing songs of Zion when they have had an experience with you. You ought to have a call back. A text back. Because they text these days. Ain't nobody asking for you. Agon. The reason why Delilah was popular, the reason why Samson sought her out, is because she understood how to satisfy. I don't know who you taught, but some of you guys, you need Sweet Dick Willie. Some of you, I don't care how young or old you is, you need Sister Good. And I'm trying to tell you, the energy, it's all about our shape. And what you're going to do is find out that you're not sexually potent. Mars energy will give you potency, energy, ache, from somebody that is very skilled in that department and they have been profitable for many moons. Behind that skill set, I'm in a position to help you make your life a better place. Because guess what? You would stop all that begging and pleading if you had some ache. Now, I'm going to say this because our people are out here giving the goodies away for nothing. You giving our minds away for nothing. We giving our chair away from nothing. I come on here freely to share knowledge, wisdom, understanding, but apparently you don't get it. You're not living a profitable life. You don't value friendship. You don't value connections. You don't understand why potency and effectiveness is important. Because for some unknown reason, because you a man got a penis, you think you got potency, and you don't. Because if you had the mental fortitude to sit down and listen to a woman that you done had sex with tell you the truth, then you would go ahead on and get this. But since they don't know how to get more out of you and help you to become a better version of yourself in that department, they feel that they tell you the truth that they're going to get less. But if you want to be effective and walk in your own trueness and walk in the gravitas of your manhood or your womanhood, then you need to know how to be effective when it comes to that. And you don't need nobody flattering you to get your coins. You need to be able to execute these skills to get the same outcome over and over. And guess what? I done slept with enough people to know that I'm great at what I do. When I get the same response, no matter who I'm working on, that means it's my skill set. But when you're only getting one response from one person, you cannot say that that's your skill set. You might just have it with that one person. You might just be thick to that one person. You might be deep to just that one person. You might be a kisser to that one person. You might be a candle licker. You might be a looker to that one person. But overall, what's your grade? And there's too many of us are not perfecting our skill sets to hold our houses down, hold our relationships down. Ain't nobody calling you around lunchtime. Ain't nobody asking you where you at. Ain't nobody upset that you gone. There's too many of us out here telling lies. And so I'm here tonight to tell you that it's a reason why you need to be passionate. A reason why the energy that flows through your body should be able to touch the people that you are being intimate with, that you're trying to move forward with, and that they should be reminded that you were there just by the arche. There should be residue behind your activity. Huh? Delilah was skilled. So you speaking truth on tonight. Listen, if the Bible says, speaking to the women now, if the Bible says that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, then why, if you really believe that, you would take care of your temple. The Bible said that Esther adorned herself. You need to take pride. See, a whore that's about his or her bag, it's gonna smell good, gonna taste good, because we know how to affect the senses of that individual. Because when he or she licks, sucks, whatever they doing, they want that person to enjoy, lather in the experience. You don't take no pride in that. Huh? Sir, you need to smell good. That's why gigolos, some people call it male whores, are gigolos. Huh? It ain't just the rod. It's the smell, it's the catering, it's the service that is being rendered that weakens that woman. Huh? Making her feel like she's the only one in the midst of a million other women. Because he's focused. Because he knows he has to maintain her attention. See, you don't take pride in maintaining your woman's attention. That's why other men can get her attention. Because if you had her undivided attention, because you understood what the gigolo understood, it don't matter what she shaped like when he trying to get her money. It don't matter what she built like. He tell you, all right, I got you, boo. Huh? I don't care how big that arm is. He got somewhere that he gonna work that on. I don't care how bad built them ankles is. He gonna work those ankles, huh? He's gonna make her feel like she need to go back in that purse one more time before the night is over. And bless his soul. Bless him. Because he makes her feel. It's all about her feelings. Because you don't understand that when you have the power to get a woman's undivided attention, you have every organ that is operating in her body at your disposal. She will melt up under the pressure of having her undivided attention. She's focused. And where her focus is where her energy is. And you can ride her waves however you so choose. That's what you don't know about a real hoe. She's going to cream and she's going to come easily and effortlessly. Because that is the job of education. Love, my Tara said, the accuracy. I'm 51 years old. I am not nothing to be played up with. I'm a dominating man. I'm there to conquer. So I'm not telling you something that doesn't have to do with magic. It's your energy. You don't have the passion. You don't have the passion for her. She don't have the passion for you. And you wonder why it's so easy for somebody to do a breakup spell on your relationship and pull that. Because you don't know how. You think it's just going in there and laying some wood inside, some inches inside of her. No. Her sex organ is not her vagina. Not her clitoris. Not even her anus. Her sexual organ is her mind. And you ain't got enough education. You ain't got enough determination to captivate her mind. When you cash out, you are investing in somebody that is not out here guessing. You're not cash apping to somebody that's out here assuming. So all of you men that thinking that men like me could easily take your man or your woman and your dog. Huh? We would make your dog evict you out your house. Yes, that's what we would do. Because you're not Delilah. I need you to really understand what Samson represents. And she didn't have none of the weaponries that the Philistine had. I need to break that down to you. What you think it takes in order to bring it home, it does not take that. They could not defeat Samson. But they didn't have whole skills. They did not understand what was it about him. She didn't need his PIN number. He accessed himself as, hold on, Gotta put my glasses on. Y'all typing fast. Okay, you're getting it. Renee say true fact. As in Aquarius, this is a 1000% fact. Need to know what the mind does, how your conversation. Sir, I've had the drawers off before they ever came off. Huh? I've had the jaws already open before I ever asked for. If you know what you're doing, you don't have to beg for the festivities. They're gonna be willing. Matter of fact, they're gonna be doing things that they never thought they would do for a man. But when you know how to target and you understand the passion, the fire. This is why I love my moon being in Aries. I understand the fire. I understand the passion, even down to my prayer. Because if you know how to be passionate in that area, you're going to know how to be passionate in any area of your life. And because you're going to understand the power of passion. You're going to understand why you are a disgrace to other hoes. Because you're not coming with the bag. Huh? You can't send nobody to college with what you're doing. I remember getting a disgruntled debate with my son. And I was telling them, I said, since when I ever got anything free off your dick? I said, y'all been getting free food, free money, all kind of stuff off just people wanting my dick. That's how I talk to my sons. I got 3 sons. I don't know how you talk to your kids. Just the idea. They ain't even getting none. But you getting all kind of benefits off of even the attempt or the desire. But I ain't never got nothing free because you were effing somebody. So you ain't in the arena with your father. Luke, you're not Darth Vader. So I don't know how y'all talk, but my point is I try to teach my sons about sex and intimacy and how to get a woman there and why it's important. And why I don't care whether she an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo. I don't care if she the devil herself. She still wants to be pleased. I don't care if he a drug dealer. I don't care if he's a investment problem. I don't care if it's shorter than 2 inches. He wants satisfaction. He wants to feel like he's the man. And the fact that you as a woman or man, if you're gay or bisexual, the fact that you don't understand the level of passion and the reason why you can't get them to open up to you is because you're not opening up to yourself. The mere fact as a moon in Aries that I can get more information out of somebody you're married to, the mere fact that I can get more information out of somebody that you have known for years, the mere fact that I can get them to do things for me and with me that they would never dream of doing with you shows your failure. Stop being his wife and be his partner. Stop being her husband and be her therapeutic counselor. Get into her mind as an earth sign. Get into her mind as a water sign. Get into her mind as a fire sign. Get into her mind as an air sign and see what you can produce. And see if I don't know what I'm talking about. I tell men all the time, I could take your women, but you couldn't take the women that I done been with because you don't have the standard. And a lot of y'all think it's about inches. You can get more satisfaction just putting the head right on the tip. She's so aroused that she will go off and you ain't even inside of her. He will be creaming in his pants. You don't understand the power of passion because you never had the prayer life. See, your affection, fervent prayer, you don't have the passion. You don't have a passion for your goals. You don't have a passion for your dreams. You don't have a passion for your children. You have no passion. All you do is exist because you don't understand Aries energy. You don't know how to make things happen. I make things happen when there is no way. I make things happen when people don't even feel like they have the capacity. Huh? There's a song out there, Aretha Franklin song, but I like the better way that Whitney sang it. She said, he makes me feel like a natural woman. When you can make her feel like Mother Earth, when you can make her feel like a goddess, And sometimes when I'm being intimate, I tell them it's time to sit on the throne. I don't need you to gyrate because I ain't that kind of man. I don't need you to twerk. I just need you to sit on the throne. I need to empower you. I need you to sit on the throne and let me throttle. Because I know what I'm doing. I understand frequency and vibration. Huh? And I need you to allow this arche to move from your root chakra to your crown chakra. I know what I'm doing. Huh? And I need you to allow it to flow. I need you to surrender. Because I'm all about domination. I conquer first. But you too busy in a rush. You don't watch too much porn. And I'm talking about men and women. You watching too much porn. Get her to get comfortable sitting on the throne. And when she sit on the throne as the goddess, see, some of y'all don't understand. Some of these women are men having sex with you because they mad with somebody else. You're not in control of why they're having sex with you. They actually thinking about somebody else while they are having sex with you. I'm going to be the object of her affection. Oh, you didn't hear me. The Bible said the apple of the eye. When you are thinking about sex, you're going to be thinking about me. And you're going to be thinking about me before we have sex. And that's your job, sir and ma'am. If you're in a relationship, that your job is to make sure that he is running through red lights to get home. Huh? He done run over 3 people, a dog and a cat, trying to get to you. But that take passion. And if you don't have Aries sun sign, an Aries rising sign, or Aries moon sign, or Aries planet, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you ever been with a passionate person, it almost comes out like anger. But it ain't anger, it's passion. Because sometimes when people see me passionate, they think I'm angry. You ain't never slept with me, so you don't know what I'm talking about. You ain't never had a passionate rod in you side of you. So I understand that, sir and ma'am. Because it's volcanic. It's almost like obsidian. The things that can happen unto you. That's why between my Aries energy and my Scorpio energy, this is why this hoe. I might be a hoe in anonymous. I call it I'm anonymous hoe. No, like they say, alcoholic anonymous. I got hoe tendencies, but I got awesome hoe skills. Because at the end of the day, it takes more than just paying bills to keep a house. It takes more than coming home being a husband or wife or boyfriend, whatever you will. It takes fulfillment. And that even when it comes down to the ATR, if I'm going to practice voodoo, I'm going to be fulfilled in voodoo. Because I'm going to be passionate about it. If I'm going to practice Obeah, I'm going to be fulfilled. See, the idea that you're not even there to be fulfilled. You're just there to have an experience. And people with Aries, we are about physicality. Huh? I'm a kisser. I'm a lover. The things that I do with my tongue. And see, we don't feel dirty. The idea that if you're being intimate with somebody and you feel dirty about what you're doing, then you're not walking in your real energy. Because the Bible said it like this: the bed is undefiled. The fact that you still got colonial on your brain while you being intimate with somebody you claim to be in love or being intimate, a hoe ain't even got to be in love. But her job is to be passionate about her sex. But Delilah got that bag. You didn't get that bag. You came out in a negative. Tail wet. Mouth swole. Pubic hair in your teeth. And you ain't got gas money. What are you doing? What are you doing? We grown. At some point, we all got to understand that. And you can't have a healthy relationship when you're not passionate about who you with. Two can't walk together except they agree. Just because you got a vagina don't mean you know how to use it. And if it ain't got no strong arche in it, Just because you got a penis don't mean you know how to use it. Some of y'all got body and can't even use your body. It's sad to be fine for no reason. You is finer than I don't know what. And you don't even know how to use that body to bring home the gold. I bet Kim Kardashian do. Y'all love to call people hoes. Why you broke? Why you unmarried? Why you unmarried? Your wop ain't nailed nobody to the cross. Your rod ain't got nobody wanting to marry you, sir. Your dick can't be that good. I done been married twice. And they didn't divorce me. I divorced them. That's how good the dick is over here. And they'll remarry me. Okay? So I'm not talking from, because I'm a Christian and a pastor. I'm talking from experience. Because at the end of the day, I don't care how much of a Christian she is, she wants her back broke. I don't care how much of an Ephah priestess she is, she wants to be bent like a folding chair. Huh? He wants to go off like a fire hydrant. I don't care how much of a tata he is. You should be so passionate where it make them go out there and do greater things. Huh? I can tell Michelle Obama ain't nothing to play with. Because when President Barack Obama be talking about Michelle, he started crying. Yeah, you ever watch him in the meeting? He started talking about his wife. See, you ain't got to know or be there to see. You just watch the reaction of the individual. When he started talking about Michelle, started looking at Michelle, he started crying. He get a tear in his eye. I said, oh yeah, she good. She handling her business. She is handling her business. You just can't be first lady. You must handle your business. Or your man is going to be out there getting his business handled by somebody else. So you can take that however you want it. You can be all the spiritual you want to. While you over there trying to get with their reacher, somebody going to be getting with your man. While you over there trying to get with the low eye, somebody going to be beating your man back down. You understand? So if you don't want that to happen to you, or you want to limit the opportunity of that happening, you better get passionate about what you're doing out here. And before you get into Ephah, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, you get scratched or initiated in any of these ATR, understand the power of passion. Understand if you're passionate about stuff, things are going to happen for you. If you get invested in passionate energy, things are going to manifest for you. So when you burn my incense, the reason why I get so much manifestation, because I'm a passionate man. I'm serious about my craft. And I'm here for fulfillment. My prayer life and my sex life are parallel. The mere fact that you're not open enough to actually trying to learn nobody, to be able to educate. That's the advantage of us. If you talk to any real good stripper, I ain't talking about them hoes that out there with $40 and all that. I'm talking about the one that out there making real money. The one that getting callbacks. The one that they marrying them at the strip club. It ain't just the gyration. It's the energy inside of that wop. Huh? She ain't just pull him out of jail because of the fact that he had pretty eyes. It was by what he was laying down. We are everybody know a pipe layer. Because they can tell how that woman acted. I done made a move from one zip code to another. So don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll make you change your religion. Kumbaya. That's why I tell you, don't fool with me. Learn from me. Educate yourself from me. But I ain't the one you want to mess with. Because they're going to cost you. They're going to cost you your sanity. I'm telling you. I come with a warning label. I got I'm 51 years old. I've been out here too long. I know all kind of stuff. I got advantages. Before you ever lay down, I got you. I already got you beat. I want to see you win. And I want to see my brothers win. I'm tired of your woman going out there and getting with another man to finish her off. Because you won't do what it takes. And learn what you need to learn. Because you got your ego involved. Instead of where your ego is, you need to put your dick there. Stop worrying about your ego. And learn something. Grow something. And develop something. So you can learn how to satisfy. Because, yeah, you got to have the anatomy. But you also need skills. And you need energy. What it say? Give him something you can feel. Don't get mad because you ain't got it. Learn from the professional. You're not good at oral sex. You're not good at it because you won't put the effort in. Get you a damn, get in your apartment, your house, and get you a hula hoop. Get you some rhythm. Because in order to be a pipe layer, you got to have rhythm. And guess what? Get rid of that belly. Get you a small way. Because when she grab that waistline, I want you to pull me in. That's what I make them do. Huh? I want you to put it in. I'm not putting it in. You gonna put it in. How much of you want? You tell me what you want. And I'll work with it from there. And women love that. And matter of fact, your father loves it even more. All right. I hope that you know why hoes all over the world are disgraced at what is going on. You're not winning. And you won't let nobody educate you. You won't let nobody teach you because you think because you got an anatomy, you know how to bring in the wealth, the success, and prosperity. And you're failing miserably. Huh? You're failing miserably. Huh? I can get your wife paycheck just through oral sex. If I was that type of Negro, and sir, I wouldn't care if you're the president of the United States. If you give me an opportunity, I will break you. Education is essential. And some of you are frustrated right now because you're not educated. And you're not educated about the people that you're dealing with. You're just out here having sex. And in my humble opinion, unprofitable sex. You're being intimate with people that is unprofitable. You're actually mentally and emotionally connected to people that is not going to serve you at all. One thing about a hoe, that's why I like the what them series was, Have and Have Nots. Candace could tell about what your pocket could stand. She sized a man about what kind of shoes he wearing on. A hoe knows her stuff. She know the Negro that ain't got no money, and she know the Negro that got. Why you can't home in on who got resources and who don't? Huh? I can tell by the way you talk you ain't got no money. And I'm gonna tell you men something, and I'm a man. Some of you out here doing all that boasting. A real hoe know you ain't got it like that, bro. Huh? Come on here and spend this little money you got and going back home to your wife. Because we know, everybody saw, I felt that in my sanctified soul. Come on, spend your little change so I can get Robert in here who really got long money. He got long, he just carried long. You know, he's heavy like that. Because you out here playing games. Instead of getting it like that, you out here playing games. And you going to get found. And that's why you don't get no callbacks. You might not have an awesome sex life like I have, but you can have a good sex life. But you out here acting like you got that kind of resources. I'll make your wife pay for all of my dinner bills. I just ain't that type of fella. But I can go there. Huh? I'll make your daddy pay my house off. You better be glad I'm being used by the Lord. And I ain't out there in them streets. Instead of having a church house, I have a whole house. Oh, I'll be out here making some money. And selling inches, make your head spin. I have a W-2 on nothing but inches. Nothing but inches. I have your mom out here pawning her children. Trying to get back for another session. Ha! She said, how much for these ain't nothing but $500 working. That's all. And I should be charging more. I should be donating more. I should be because I know what I'm doing. And I look at people like, I'm giving melanated people a chance enough to get the arche they need, and then you out here playing games. Like you're literally out here playing games. Look at your life. I can't tell because I don't kiss and tell. So I'm never going to tell you who I done slept with, other than the women I done married. I don't care about that part. But I ain't going to tell you what happened. But I'm telling you about myself. But I don't kiss and tell. So, but my thing is, like, if you had it like that, you wouldn't be going through the changes you're going through. So why not make your life better? And a person that can teach you is somebody that got it like that. I told my sons them, and I tell people this all the time. I said, people cannot give you what they don't have. People cannot share. They cannot impart what they don't have. So I want somebody that out there that got whole skills. You might not have my level of whole skills, and you might have. But tell me where I'm lying. Tell me where I'm lying. Tell me where the exaggeration is. Tell me. This is alive. This worldwide. Huh? You know what Asian men do? Let me tell you about Asian men, because I learned how to do massages and everything. I got one of this thing I call a coochie massage. But Asian men ain't big downstairs, but the way that he know how to use them fingers, some of y'all ain't even good and passionate about your fingers. The way that an Asian man use his finger, how you skeeting around here losing your ever-loving mind, huh? They perfect where there is a lack of. That's the same thing if somebody blind, their hearing become better. If somebody hearing, their sight become better. Why is it? Thank you there, love. Thank you so much. I like that. I'm just talking about passion. Why is that not important to you? And it does, and you can get healing. This is when you hear some of you guys hear me when I'm doing your reading and tell you about sexual healing. Once you have a sexual experience, it's supposed to align all your energies. When you're being intimate with somebody, it's supposed to align your energies. And you're supposed to come out with more energy and strength. Now, depending on what type of sex you have, if it's if man or woman, then you receive some of his masculine energy and he receives some of your feminine energy. If it's the same sex, you just exchange the energy, because sometimes even the same sex, they have masculine energy depending on what's going on. But the point is, you're supposed to be strengthened. You're supposed to be able to manifest, bring things to pass by your energetic union. But you don't understand sex magic like that. And that's why you don't profit from it, because you just think it's about just sticking in a hole, or you just riding on a rod. You're missing the whole point. You're missing the whole point about the ankh. That's why you don't operate on the levels of magic that I do. I understand these. I understand this. This right here, I understand that. Huh? This right here, flexibility. Stay healthy. Stay marketable. I got my Taurus. I'm in the mood to do readings. Taurus love reading. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning love the Taurus. Love the Taurus. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning this Taurus. What is it that this Taurus needs to focus on? What is it that this Taurus needs to focus on? It ain't all about, I know that's right. It ain't all about the looks either. Let me tell you something. All that other stuff is nice, but at the end of the day, people still want to be satisfied. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, it's fine to be fine. It's fine to be good looking or sexy, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, what is you doing? And then after a while, what is we doing? All right. My Taurus, your shadow card comes up. Stop fatal attraction. For my Taurus, which is earth fixed. It said yud, yud, yud. The focal point, it said, I am the high priestess in the temple of my own being. I like the way this started now. Through the power of this name, my soul is imbued with divine energy, and evil people are banished from my presence. This card talks about strengthening yourself, being endowed with divine energy, and banishing evil people, or people that are at odds with you, from your presence. So your presence is anything that has to do with you. That can be your business. That can be a relationship. Anywhere your presence, your energy is, evil people are going to be banned. That is the focus in your shadow card. Then it says, no guilt is your middle card. It said, hey, Chet Shin. It said, I recall negative deeds from my past. I reflect upon some of my more unpleasant traits. I feel the pain that I have caused others. I ask the light to eradicate all of my negative attributes. It said the force of repentance or change spiritually repairs from my past sins and diminishes the dark side of my nature. This card right here is talking about you working on you. This card right here is talking about developing yourself and acknowledging certain things about yourself. But this card is talking about learning from the past. That's what's going on right now. You have evaluated, reflected upon something, and you're making changes. Repentance means change. But this card talks about repairing, change bringing. What's up there, Minister May? Long time no see. Scorpio from Louisville, Kentucky. This card right here is talking about spiritually repairing yourself through change. And then your outcome card, ooh, look at that, for Taurus. Sweeting judgment. I know what this means. This is Isaiah 54 and 17. It said, Yud Lamed Hey. It said, through the meditation upon the sequence and the genuine penitence in my heart, I can lessen or even revoke judgment set forth against me. You got two cards talking about dispersing and banishing people that are against you, Taurus. It says, revoke judgment set forth against me. I meditate to offer forbearance and compassion to others. This card right here is Isaiah 27. Every tongue that rises up against you in judgment shall be condemned. And this is in your outcome card. So as you are prospering, as things are happening in your life, and people are speaking, whether they're speaking in your face or behind your back, mostly behind your back, to be very honest with you. But this card right here saying they will be condemned. And the words that they're speaking will, those judgments that they're trying to assign to you are going to be reversed upon them. Not only in your shadow card is speaking that, but it's also in your outcome card. So this is definitely a Psalm 59. Definitely. But you bringing about personal change. And that's where a lot of that is coming from. The more you strengthen yourself, the more things are going to happen for you. What's up, Chris from Philly? Sagittarius. All right, guys. I hope that many of you guys, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share, an opportunity to experience this. $ Apostle Ely 1. I had to change it. It's a $ Apostle Ely 1. I really want to be able to teach what I really know on a more profound level, but it's so much in the church world people don't want you to talk about. You're welcome, darling. I appreciate you for letting me do that reading. But in order for our melanated people to get the proper help, we got to stop all that lying. And we got to stop talking about what we got when we don't have it. Because if we look at the series of things that are happening in our life and around our life, and that's whether it's personally with us or our children, it's something wrong. And we cannot continue to think that we don't develop and we're not developing. It has a lot to do with outside people. It has to do with the inner working. And you're never going to change. I work on myself. I did a spiritual bath before I came on, and I'm going to do a spiritual bath afterwards. Because I have to maintain my energy. That's why I can do and talk the way that I talk. For y'all that don't think this is important, then you're never going to live a life of evolution. You're never going to transcend. Because you're going to be weighted down with mythology that ain't really got nothing to do with true spirituality. And if you want to satisfy, then you need to be passionate about what you're doing out here. And not just only in the bedroom, but also in the things of your everyday life. Passion is important. And it's an energy, it's a spirit. It's not something that you could just go and purchase. You know, it has to be developed in you. And it needs to come from somebody that already has passion. That's why I do most of the work. You want me to do a reading, Madam May? Scorpio. I'm very good at what I do because I study. I listen. I learn. I ask questions. if you were really concerned about getting to those places, what's up, Peter Miller? Long time no see. Another Sag. Make sure. Okay, yeah, no problem. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Madam May, the Scorpio Edidiosa. Madam Ebasa. Madam May, the Scorpio Edidiosa. Madam May, the Scorpio. What is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on? Ebasa. Make sure you do some more protection work and some more reversal work because I'm getting some strikes. Ebasa. What is it, this Scorpio? I'm real sensitive right now. Thank you, Apostle, for sharing yourself. And thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you once again for that. If you guys did not get an opportunity, I actually posted Minister Mar how even when I pass away, I have to be buried in my Orisha clothes as well. And that's how Santero, is crowned a king, that we have to be buried in our clothes that we got crowned in. And so that's how we actually it's right on my wall. That's how I would in any Santero have to be buried. And so because of the fact that many of you guys, it was very personal to me. I wasn't really mentally, emotionally strong enough at the time to do that. But you know, I've gotten to the place where I want what his life that he have lived to be honored and to be remembered, and to especially all of you that have supported and given so much to his crowning and his daughter and have not. I wanted to share that to memorialize what it is that he became before ascending with the land into the land of the Orishas. So that's what it looks like, and I would look the same way, maybe not the same colors of because I'm Oya, but I would be buried in those garments. Scorpio, order from chaos is your shadow card. It says, hey, Aleph, Aleph. It said, I know that harmony always underlines chaos, and with this name, balance and serenity are restored in 7 days of the week. Order emerges from chaos. Not only will my toast not fall on the butter side, it will not fall at all. This card right here is talking about something being, because this is your shadow card. This has a lot to do with your confidence and whatever you're going through, because it's talking about chaos and something being restored to you. In shadow, it's saying that you will not fall. So it's almost like when the enemy came to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. So whatever you're dealing with, you're going to come through it. It talks about, it said, but you need balance and serenity. Serenity is peace. So those two, balancing yourself and staying peaceful is going to give you what you need, especially in shadow. Then your middle card says casting yourself in a favorable light. When this card comes on, especially for Scorpio, this puts me in the mind of talk being going on around about this particular Scorpio. Mem Chet Yud. It said, my own being is illuminated beautifully, suffused with the Creator's radiance. Everyone around me sees the positive, beautiful aspects of my true self, as opposed to the distorted and dark images projected by my ego. This middle card is talking about making sure that you show yourself in the best light, especially around people, places, and things, because in order for you to prosper in the areas that you're trying to prosper in, there's a true side to you that the real you is what's going to really cause you to prosper, and being more authentic in yourself is really what's going to help you out, my Scorpio. And then your outcome card says diamond in the rough. You see all this? All these are building blocks for this Scorpio. It says rest, hey, ayin. It said, here I accomplish nothing less than complete transformation of a negative situation. I told you, you got chaos over here in shadow, and it's talking about turning a negative situation into positive opportunities and blessings. Manna rains down upon me. Life begins to taste like anything my soul desires and imagines. Madam May, you are dealing with some stuff, but all your cards are talking about coming out of them and turning negative situation into positive situation. But it has a lot to do with you walking in your own energy. But transformation is definitely in the outcome. That's definitely Scorpio energy. I would do Psalm 54 and 55. All right, I'll make sure I got all this done. Thank you once again. To each and every one of you guys, I appreciate you so much. And to all of you all, if this really helped you, and if this is the kind of content that you think that our melanated people need, please, sir and ma'am, comment behind this video if this is something that you think that we need more in-depth teaching on and doing classes on. I don't mind sharing. Especially with men, if you don't come in with the ego and you really trying to learn, I don't have a problem teaching. If you come in with the ego, at the end of the day, that's your dick, it ain't mine. I'm just being very honest with you. But if you want to really learn what I know and want to better yourself and actually put the effort and the passion into what you're trying to do and grow, mature in this, or women, if you want to learn what how I put it down, if this is what we need, I don't mind sharing. I know a lot of stuff. All right, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. So he is definitely passionate about his work. Yes, baby. Yes. Thank you for apostle knowledge and sharing yourself. Appreciate that. All right. God bless you.